funny, amusing, hilarious even.
This is probably a good time to introduce our cryptocurrency that we are launching.
All of this could have been an email.
Jokes. We all love them.
But what happens when they don't work?
I'm Charlie Bowers.
And I'm Walter Jack.
Watch us now as we work with one lucky comedian.
Transforming subpar material
into comedy gold. Welcome
to the Joke Clinic. Oscar Liddiard.
That's me.
First off, I'd say, Oscar. So just let me log in. Yeah, first off, I'd say no. I wouldn't go there.
No to his name.
Well, the double D.
Oh.
Double D, bra. It's just, like 2025 zeitgeist. I wouldn't do it honestly. So go with. Just take the D out. It's not funny. It's not clever. So just go Liddiard.
Liddiard. Okay.
I mean,
because of the zeitgeist.
Because of the zeitgeist. Because it's a cheap little bit of innuendo. It's not going to win you any friends. Not nowadays, is it?
I mean, it is my actual name. It's not a stage name.
Well, that's unfortunate, Oscar.
And you can change your actual name.
It's true. It's
don't place barriers for yourself. Okay, don't put a barrier there and then say, "Oh, I can't possibly cross that," because you've put that barrier there, haven't you? You've said to yourself, "It's my actual name."
It's not like a police barrier, is it? Or
no,
or one put there by the council or any other statutory agency.
No, it's your own barrier. So don't put it there. And if you have already put it there, don't look at it and say, "I can't possibly cross that." You can just still cross a barrier.
Slide it out of the way.
Yeah.
Often they're not heavy, are they? They're quite often those plastic things.
Exactly.
So I don't use cryptocurrency because I don't believe that it's far enough off the grid. Instead, I use cryptic currency. Instead of ones and zeros on a screen, all of my wealth is in handwritten clues.
Okay, well, first of all, I think it's a bit ridiculous to rely on cryptic clues as a source of income. But what I would say is that this is probably a good time to introduce our cryptocurrency that we are launching. We're launching Joke Coin, which is something that our audience can invest in, isn't it?
Yep, you'll get a very good return, 5% on any jokes you invest on the chain block.
Blockchain is a blockchain.
And then we're going to do a rug pull, I think you were saying, Charlie.
No, we're not going to do that.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Joke Clinic. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
Just you invest your jokes with us and then you get a return on your investment.
But why did you... No, all right.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go on with joke number dos.
Okay.
That's how they say it, isn't it?
That's nice.
People are very
We've got quite a big Spanish audience now, I think, haven't we?
We do. Hello to everyone in the Basque country.
Buongiorno.
Valencia.
People are very...
Zaragoza.
Sorry?
Zaragoza.
People are very dismissive.
Maybe we could get some chorrito. Multibanco. Yes, what was that?
Spanish for a cash point.
Cash point. Well, they'll all be using that, won't they? Unless they're on the cryptocurrency. They might be on the joke coin already.
Ah, they might be. Welcome. What's welcome in Spanish? Welcome.
Welcome.
People are very dismissive of the slow cooker as a kitchen appliance. I don't think that's fair. I love my slow cooker. My favourite thing to make in the slow cooker is ice. Just melts in your mouth.
Ice. Melts in your mouth. It's good, isn't it? Sounds like something off of Mad Men. I think that's it, really. Isn't it? That's the line. That's the little cube of ice that you want there. You need to like an ice sculptor, you need to cut everything else off. Yeah, because it's just that last bit that we're interested in. That's the bit that's going to stick in people's minds. If you're going to take this to a sponsor, they're not going to want a 2-minute long joke, are they? They're going to want that pithy bit at the end. So, in my opinion, you need to come out. You need to just say, "Ice melts in your mouth."
You're like a sculptor in an apron working in your studio, massive block of ice. You're chipping away at it, just trying to find the perfect form, the mot juste within it. Go right down to that little tiny cube, but that's all you wanted. The rest of it's just flakes of ice on the floor, melting away.
So it's really
Lovely imagery.
just the punchline of this one. Really, the rest of it, you figured, not essential.
You want the punchline.
You want the punchline.
You want the
Okay.
punchline. Yeah.
Shall I go for number 3? Okay, I recently found out that somebody had...
I think now would be a good time to talk about a new initiative.
Oh, I do. I do, yes.
All right. Do you want to introduce that?
No.
Okay. So we have a new service. We've been a bit concerned, haven't we, about the reviews that comedians get.
Where do the reviews come from, and are they fair? Sometimes it's just the word of a single reviewer, isn't it?
It is. It's down to one person, and it's rife for corruption, and it's subjective as well. So what are we going to do about it?
We're going to democratise it, is what we're going to do. So, the service, what are we calling the service, Charlie?
Chuckle.co.uk. That's going to be the website for it.
Go onto the website, use the drop-down menu if you're familiar with those. On that will be a lot of words like funny, amusing, hilarious even. Write your own review, download the logo, pay the fee, so it's upwards of £250, which is pretty reasonable, we think. Obviously, plus the admin fee, plus the administration fee.
Yep. Any add-ons? If you want to add the word very or extremely, that's a bit extra.
So you get your own review, which in our minds is a great deal fairer and less open to the kind of nasty corruption, nepotism, and another word.
I sometimes struggle to switch off between my office job and doing stand-up comedy. It's because the two are so similar. You know, it's one self-important person stood at the front of the room talking at people on uncomfortable chairs, people laughing politely in the gaps, and ultimately, if we're all honest with ourselves, all of this could have been an email.
Uncomfortable chairs. Sad to see this, isn't it? You don't want to draw attention to that because people are going to be sat on their chairs. And now they're going to be thinking, is this chair uncomfortable? But you don't know what their history is. You don't know what their living situation is. They might have even more uncomfortable chairs at home.
Yeah, sure.
And this might be their evening away from all that. They might not even have a chair at home. Okay?
The honest truth is a lot of comedy audiences come for a sit-down.
Yeah.
They're not there for the comedy. They're just there for the sit-down, and it's
Exactly.
a sad fact.
Comedy's an afterthought for a lot of these people. The chair is really what they're there for. So you've got to be careful that you're not coming at this from a place of privilege. All right. You obviously have chairs at home, and that's your life, but it might not be true for them. So you've got to be careful with that. All right.
That's very, very, very good advice.
What would you say about this?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would. I
Okay,
would say that.
good.
Yes.
All right,
So
excellent.
remove the reference to uncomfortable chairs. Don't let them think about that.
Yep.
Okay.
Or you could say a little bit about how you're aware that some people don't have chairs. Because then you're using your platform for good.
So it's a trigger warning in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, you could give a trigger warning on
Okay.
this joke.
So perhaps, it's a lot like being in the office. Trigger warning, I'm going to talk about chairs now.
Yes.
Some people are sat on uncomfortable chairs, although perhaps these are comfortable chairs. It's not up to me to tell you how comfortable your seating situation is.
Yes.
But typically in some offices, there may be uncomfortable chairs, which is why I'm drawing the comparison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
Leave it
Leave
there.
it there. Yeah. Make sure it's not too long-winded. Sorry.
Zaragoza?
Oh, they're going to be feeling pretty at home now.
Yeah.
People are very dismissive.
Maybe we could get some chorizo.
Multibanco.
Say that again.
Multibanco. Spanish for a cash point.